Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to day 26 of our Sambhav series where we are discussing three questions daily. MCQ, MSQ and NAT based questions. The idea is to help you prepare for upcoming IIT JAM and GATE economics exam. Let us look at the first question for the day. You're given a demand curve and you're given market price. You have to find the consumer surplus. So consumer surplus के लिए let's plot the demand curve first. If I go ahead and if I take quantity here and price here, when quantity is 0, price is 60. When price is 0, quantity will be 120. This will be my demand curve. Now it says market price is 20. When market price will be 20, what will be the quantity? 20 is equal to 60 minus 0.5 Q. So you will get 0.5 Q is equal to 40. Q is equal to 40 divided by 0.5, which means you will get the quantity as 80. What is consumer surplus? Area below demand curve above the price, which means this will be your consumer surplus. Half into base into height, half into 80 into 40, you will get your consumer surplus as 1600. So the correct answer to this question will be 1600. Look at the next question. Regarding price floor and price ceiling, which statement are correct? A binding price ceiling is set below equilibrium price and causes a shortage. So price ceiling is binding when the price, so this is equilibrium. If I set a price below the equilibrium price and I say that this is the maximum price you can charge, then this is a binding price ceiling. When the price ceiling is binding, we observe that the demand exceeds the supply and this gap leads to the case of a excess demand. Excess demand means deficiency in the deficit in the economy. Deficit means less supply in the economy. So there is a shortage in the economy. So answer A is true. A binding price floor is set above the equilibrium price and causes a surplus. So price floor means the minimum price at which you want to go ahead and sell. Minimum. So if I say this is the demand, this is the supply, and I told you that this is the price floor. So minimum, this is the price that you will be charging. If this is the price floor, then supply will be more than demand, and the gap between supply and demand can be called as the excess supply in the economy. Excess supply is also called as the surplus in the economy. So this is also correct. Both price ceiling and price floor cause deadweight loss definitely. Anything which causes the price to deviate from the market price, whether it is tax, subsidy, ceiling, floor, can cause deadweight loss. Rent control is example of price ceiling. True. In rent control, we are ceiling the upper price, so it becomes an example of price ceiling. True. Chaliye, move to the next question. You are given that the demand curve is 100 minus Q. Let's plot this. 100 here, 100 here, 100 minus Q. Supply curve is 20 plus Q. When quantity is 0, supply is 20. So 20 plus Q. There is a price ceiling of 40. Price ceiling of 40. Let's find the equilibrium first. Demand equal to supply. So what is the quantity demanded, beta? 100 minus P. Quantity supplied, P minus 20. P minus 20. So quantity demanded equal to quantity supplied. 2P equal to 120. P equal to 60. So currently my equilibrium price is 60 and equilibrium quantity is 40. Now the question is saying there is a price ceiling of 40 which is imposed. So we are saying that price ceiling of 40. You cannot charge a price more than 40. So question is find the deadweight loss. Now when there is a price ceiling of 40, when you cannot charge more than 40, so what will happen? At this price, what quantity will be traded in the economy, beta? This will be the quantity which will be traded. So you will get the quantity from the supply curve. So instead of this supply curve, P is equal to 20 plus Q. I will go ahead and put price as 40. 40 equal to 20 plus Q. So Q will be 20. So Q will be 20, price will be 40. So what will be the producer surplus? Area below price above the supply curve. What will be consumer surplus? Area below demand above the price curve. What will be the deadweight loss? This will be the deadweight loss. To find the deadweight loss, you would need this point. Deadweight loss निकालने के लिए ये point चाहिए होगा. That means you have to put 20 in the demand curve. If my demand curve, if I go to demand curve, then quantity is equal to 100 minus P, 20 is equal to 100 minus P, so P will be 80. So you will get your price as 80. तो अब हमें अगर डेड वेट लॉस निकालना है, वी हैव डन दिस मल्टीपल टाइम्स इन आवर लाइव लेक्चर्स, मल्टीपल टाइम्स. माने इस पे मैंने बहुत क्वेश्चंस करवाए हैं और हमने बहुत डिटेल डिस्कशन किया है. इफ आई हैव टू फाइंड द डेड वेट लॉस, it will be area of this triangle. So it will be half base height. चलो इसका एरिया निकाल लो. Find the area of this triangle. What will you go ahead and get? So half into 20 into height. Height is this 40. So it will be 400. So the deadweight loss will be 400. Deadweight loss will be 400. I think some printing error is here. Deadweight loss will be 400 beta. That will be the answer to this question. ठीक है जी. चलिए, okay, thank you.